We live in a world that constantly whispers, just one more. One more promotion, one more purchase, one more achievement, and then you'll be fulfilled. But for many, life becomes an endless pursuit of the next milestone, only to arrive at the end with hands full of things but hearts still empty. Why does this happen? The Stoics believed that the problem isn't that we dream too big. It's that we chase the wrong things. We confuse fleeting success for lasting meaning, external validation for inner peace. We end up living someone else's life, mistaking busyness for purpose and comfort for contentment. But what if you could break free? What if you could redefine what it means to truly win at life? This exploration of Stoic wisdom will show you how to stop chasing and start living meaningfully. If you find value in this message, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's a small step that helps you take control of a life worth living. 1. The trap of external validation. From the moment we start school, we're conditioned to chase approval, get good grades, and you'll earn praise. Land a prestigious job, and you'll be respected. Build a life that others admire, and you'll be seen as successful. Over time, this hunger for recognition becomes an invisible chain, binding our sense of worth to the opinions of others. But what happens when the applause stops or the admiration fades? We're left empty, questioning who we really are beneath the layers of others' expectations. The Stoics warned against this trap of external validation. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor admired by millions, understood the hollowness of public praise. He wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own." Even as the most powerful man in the empire, he knew that true fulfillment couldn't come from applause. It had to come from living in alignment with his principles, not from chasing fleeting approval. Living for the recognition of others turns life into an exhausting performance. We become afraid to make mistakes, take risks, or follow paths that don't conform to society's definition of success. But when we seek validation within, by living with integrity, courage, and self-respect, we break free from this cycle. So ask yourself, is what I'm pursuing aligned with my values, or am I just trying to impress someone? Once you stop letting others define your worth, you'll discover that the quiet confidence of self-approval is worth far more than the loudest applause. Instead of striving to meet every expectation, live by the Stoic principle of self-mastery, and you'll find that the joy of living authentically far outweighs the temporary high of validation. 2. The illusion of more. The world constantly tells us that happiness lies just beyond our current reach. If only we had more money, more success, more admiration, or more possessions. But the Stoics saw this endless pursuit for what it is, an illusion that traps us in perpetual dissatisfaction. Seneca observed, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, who is poor." His point was clear. Poverty isn't defined by what you lack, but by the endless hunger for more. Think about how often we fall into this mindset. I'll be happy when I get the promotion. I'll feel complete when I buy that dream house. Yet after reaching these goals, the excitement quickly fades, replaced by a new desire. It's a cycle that never ends, and with each new craving, we drift further from contentment. Consider the myth of King Midas, whose wish for more, turning everything he touched into gold, became a curse. His riches couldn't bring him joy. Instead, they cost him everything that mattered. The Stoics remind us that our own lives often mirror this story in subtler ways. When we chase more at the expense of meaning, we risk turning our lives into hollow pursuits. True wealth, according to the Stoics, isn't found in what you possess, but in the ability to appreciate what you already have. Take a moment to reflect. How often do you overlook life's simple blessings in your pursuit of something better? The comfort of a peaceful home, the laughter of loved ones, your health. These are the riches many of us already hold, but fail to cherish. Next time you find yourself caught in the craving for more, pause and ask, am I pursuing this because it will truly enrich my life, or because I believe it will fix my discontent? When you trade the illusion of more for the practice of gratitude, you unlock the quiet joy of enough. The Stoics knew that abundance isn't a destination, it's a mindset of appreciating the present moment for all that it holds. 3. The burden of comparison. In an age dominated by social media and constant visibility, comparison feels almost unavoidable. We scroll through carefully curated glimpses of other people's lives, lavish vacations, career milestones, picture-perfect families, and wonder, why not me? Comparison turns life into a relentless competition where joy is replaced by envy and fulfillment is constantly out of reach. The Stoics knew that comparison is one of the surest ways to lose your peace of mind. Seneca warned, "You are ruining the chance to be happy by always looking at someone else." The problem with comparison is that it blinds you to your own journey. We see the highlight reels of others, but know nothing of their struggles, failures, or insecurities. Yet we use this incomplete picture to measure our worth. True freedom comes when you stop competing with others and start focusing on your own path. Instead of asking, "Am I better than them?" ask, "Am I becoming better than I was yesterday?" Imagine the peace that comes from knowing your worth isn't tied to someone else's timeline. Life isn't a race to see who accumulates the most, and your happiness isn't diminished by someone else's success. The more you anchor yourself in your purpose, the less the noise of comparison can disturb your joy. Remember, someone else's journey has nothing to do with yours. When you stop looking sideways and focus forward, you'll find that your path, however imperfect, is enough. 4. The prison of regret. As the years pass, our minds have a way of becoming museums of missed opportunities. The job we didn't take, the love we didn't fight for, the moments we let slip away. Regret can be a heavy chain that binds us to the past, whispering that life could have been better if only we'd made different choices. But the Stoics saw regret not as a life sentence, but as a thief of the present. Marcus Aurelius, a man who bore the weight of an empire, understood the futility of dwelling on the past. He wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." In other words, stop lamenting who you were or what you did. Focus instead on who you can become now. Regret only holds power over us when we believe that our past mistakes define us. But the Stoics believed that our past doesn't limit us, it teaches us. Every misstep is an opportunity to learn, grow, and change. Instead of replaying failures, reflect on how they've shaped your strength, wisdom, and resilience. Ask yourself, what lesson did this mistake teach me? Then take that wisdom and carry it forward, rather than letting it weigh you down. The sooner you release regret, the sooner you'll discover that your life's most important chapter isn't behind you, it's the one you're writing now. Regret may remind you of where you've fallen, but it doesn't dictate where you'll rise. The Stoics remind us that the past is a teacher, not a prison. The key to freedom is choosing to step forward with courage and self-compassion, breaking free from the chase. Most people spend their lives chasing things they believe will bring them happiness, status, possessions, approval, only to find themselves exhausted and unfulfilled. The Stoics taught us that life's true richness isn't found in what we accumulate, but in how we live. By breaking free from comparison, regret, and the illusion of more, we can reclaim the simple, profound joy of living with purpose. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The life you're searching for isn't in some distant achievement. It's in how you choose to show up today, with gratitude for what you have and the wisdom to let go of what you don't need. Take a breath. Let go of the chase. The life you long for has been within reach all along. It's waiting for you to slow down and notice. If this message inspired you to see your life in a new way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Every small action helps spread this wisdom, empowering more people to step off the endless treadmill of more and into a life of meaning and peace.